How's it going, everybody? It's Josh with OK Preps and Survival. Today I want to talk to you guys about a couple survival knives. I'm going to be reviewing two today. One is the Bear Grylls Ultimate Survival Knife, and the other, excuse me because I'm not prepared. This is just a standard Mora knife. Mora knives are made in Sweden, and they are actually really affordable for this specific knife. I think I paid $14.99 for this. Got it on Amazon Prime, so I didn't pay any shipping. And yeah, it's a good knife. Both of them are good knives. So we'll start with the Bear Grylls knife. It's pretty rugged. It's got a real rough and rugged handle. It's actually got, let me pull it out of the sheath here. It's got a hammerhead on the bottom of the handle here, so you can drive nails or whatever you need to do, stakes if you're pitching a tent. It's a full tang knife, which I like. It's got a pretty solid weight. It doesn't feel like a toy. It's fixed blade, obviously, and it's got a half serrated edge and a half straight edge. And this knife, you put a good edge on it, it's going to hold it for quite some time. I put this knife through many rigorous tests. It's an all-around good knife. It's when you have it in the sheath and everything, it's kind of heavy. I like to wear mine around my neck. I don't know why, it's just my preference. But so it does kind of get a little heavy. But other than that, it's a really great knife. Like I said, the grip's real sticky. So if your knife gets wet, you don't have to worry about it slipping out of your hand or whatever. It's real sticky. It's got a good grip. And actually on the back of the blade here, I don't know if you can see, yeah, right there. Back of the blade's got a fire. It's just got a kind of a notched out spot for a fire starter, so you can use with your ferro rod, which is actually located inside the hard plastic part of the sheath. Mine's been put through some use, so it's kind of been worn down, but it still works to start fires. You Velcro this little spot here, and you fold this over. Sorry, and you have a knife sharpener here, and it's okay. It's not the best sharpener, but it'll get the job done. It takes out pretty good sized nicks if you get any nicks in your blade or whatever. You can, on the back, I have this length of cordage that I've woven together that I use to wear it around my neck, but that's just optional. On the back, you have a loop here to wear it vertically on your belt, or you have two loops to wear it horizontally. Either way works, and it's comfortable. You don't have to worry. Like I said, I wear mine around my neck, so it does get a little heavy, but if you don't wear yours around your neck, you won't have to worry about that. Real quick, on the back, there's a bunch of universal signs and signals for affecting your rescue if you're out in the wild or whatever and you're stranded. It gives you some tips and hints on things to do if you spot a plane or a plane spots you or a helicopter or whatever. So that, excuse me, is the Bear Grylls Ultimate Survival Knife, made by Gerber, and it's a great knife. I would recommend it to anybody. If I had to give it a rating out of 10, I would say 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. It's a good knife. Like I said, recommend it to anybody. We'll move on to the Mora knife. This is really more my style. It's light, it's thin. I wear mine around my neck as well. It's very light. You barely notice it's there. Pull it out of the sheath. I've put a patina on mine. You can research that on YouTube or Google and find different ways to do it. I've actually done mine with citrus fruit, excuse me, and it seems to have worked very well. I can put up a video if you guys want to of how to put a patina on a knife, but there's really not much to explain about this knife. It's got a wood handle, carbon steel blade. It's all straight. That was pretty sharp. But like I said, it's a Mora knife made in Sweden, and it's really basic. Just it does the job that it needs to do. You can rely on it to do whatever kind of cutting, whatever kind of work you need to do with this knife. You can carve wood, you can make arrows, you can whittle, you can do whatever. In fact, I ordered one of these knives after I seen the show Dual Survival. Cody Lundin carries one. And I just liked the sleekness and how thin it was and how slim it was and how light it is. That was what really drew me to this knife. It's just a good knife to have. Keep it in your car, keep it on you, whatever. I have one in every one of my packs because it's thin, it's light, it's versatile, and you can use it for multiple things. Obviously, you can't drive nails and stuff because it's a wood handle, but it's a very firm and it's a very rugged knife. It's well put together. It's definitely well worth the $14.95 or whatever it is. I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly how much I paid for it, but it is definitely worth the money you spend on it. Um, Amazon has them. You can get them straight from moraknife.com. I think I said that right. And they're just a good knife to have. And like, this is the sheath, little skinny black plastic sheath that I wove some paracord around, just to have a little bit of extra cordage. And fits in there, kind of sits real snug. You push it down a little bit, it doesn't come out, and it's just a good knife to have. I do carry little pocket knives and such. I have a buck knife. It's a buck bantam that I carry with me all the time, and that's usually my backup knife to either this knife or my Bear Grylls knife or whatever other knife that I have in that pack for that specific reason, or specific scenario that I'm in. So yeah, that's my two most prominent survival knives that I use every day, and or not every day, but anytime I'm in a camping atmosphere or doing anything outdoors, I always have those knives with me. They're good tools to have. You can skin animals, you can do whatever. I mean, really, the knives are really versatile. Both of them are, and you can find both of them relatively cheap. The Bear Grylls knife is a little bit more expensive because it does come with some extra stuff, but the Bear Grylls knife, I think now at Academy, Walmart, Bass Pro, Cabela's, Gander Mountain, and Kansas has them. And I think they run about $49.99 to $60. It's somewhere within that range. When I bought this one, they were still fairly new, I guess. And so I picked mine up for $39.99 at Walmart. Now they're not that cheap, I don't think. But both are good knives to have. I would recommend both to anybody. And this has been the review of my survival knives, my most prominent survival knives. I'm going to put up another video here pretty soon about some of the fire starting materials that I use and the easiest and quickest ways to start a campfire. Thank you guys for watching. This is OK Preps and Survival, and I'm Josh. You guys have a nice day.